First off, I want to give all praises and glory to the Most High Yahawah, who this world ignorantly calls God, in the name of YAHAWASHI, who this world ignorantly calls Jesus, in the Holy Spirit. In Paleo Hebrew, it's called Halal Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashai Bahashem Rahach Kodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS who taught me this truth. Salutations to all the brothers out there that's teaching this word in truth and sincerity and peace. Blessings and healings on to the elect and the multitude, because that's why we do these videos. And today, man, I want to talk about, bunkers, okay? Because you see all the stuff that's happening over there in Israel. You see what the U.S. is doing. You see what's happening over there in the South China Sea. You see what's happening over there in Russia and Ukraine, okay? So all this is going to come to a head, and then these people are going to go hide in them bunkers while shit hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get all the scriptures on that, but they're going to try everything in their power to stop, from their world ending, man. And it's not going to work. And then they're going to scatter and try to hide from it. Okay. And YAHAWASHI already wrote about this in the scriptures. Okay. First scripture I want to get, because this is unavoidable, the end. The end is unavoidable. Okay. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9. Well, 6. I got to go to 6 and 9. Salakia. 2nd Ezra chapter 6. Let's read a little bit of this. It says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? And when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Okay. The end of the first is the end of this current age. The beginning of it that followeth is the kingdom of heaven. Okay. In order for us to get to the kingdom of heaven, this place has to fall. All these governments have to fall. Okay, it says, And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world. I've been getting this a lot lately, and I'm going to keep on getting it, okay? So you're seeing all this stuff in the world happening. For Esau is the end of the world, okay? This is the end of his world, okay? The end of the so-called white man's world, the end of the so-called Jewish man's world, who is Amalek. They're the Edomites. They're Esau, okay? Their world is coming to an end. It was prophesied to come to an end. And they're going to go hide in bunkers while the world ends. They're going to be preserved, okay? And I'm going to get why they're going to be preserved. It says, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So the kingdom of heaven, okay? So I got that out the way. Let's play these videos, and then I'm gonna get the prophecies.
Y'all seen this right here? These dudes in Chicago, they find an actual underground fallout shelter. It's like a whole city. It's got a bank. It's got everything. Watch this. Blows your mind. Like, no joke.
All right, got that video. I want to play another one. Here it goes right here.
So I want to remind you again, the United States government has never, out of all the money they have spent, has never ever built bunkers for the people of this country. They have their bunkers, and they spend our money to build them, but they didn't build us one. And World War III is about to kick off, if you didn't notice. Everybody on the planet is gearing up for war, and the shit's about to fly. We don't have anywhere to run, folks, and they want us to fight the war for them while they run in their bunkers and hide. I say send a pipeline of water and smoke into those goddamn bunkers and bring those little rat bastards up out of there so they can join in the fucking fun they're leaving for all of us.
And YAHAWASHI is going to let him hide. Okay? Because who's going to build up the kingdom of heaven? Not the Israelites. They're going to build up the kingdom just like we builded up this world, just like we build up America. Okay, that's why YAHAWASHI is going to preserve the elites. But I'll get that in a minute. It says, and these are a bunch of articles. Okay, this was in 2022. The super rich preppers planning to save themselves from the apocalypse. You can go look up this article. Okay, look at this, man. Got these bunkers, man. And YAHAWASHI is going to let them hide, man. This came out March 2023. See inside the luxury bunkers where the super rich reportedly plan to save themselves from a future apocalypse. Okay, because it's already written about. It's set in stone already, man. Esau is the end of the world. It's the end. He knows it. He's trying to escape it, trying to do everything he can, but he's going to end up at the same destination. Okay, there is a bound that he cannot pass. There's a day, an hour, a minute, a second that the Lord will not let him rule anymore. Okay, and his time is coming to an end. Job 14:5, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So he cannot pass a certain day, a certain hour, minute, second. And we don't know the time. Not even Yahushua knows. Okay, who this world calls Jesus. Only the Father knows. Okay, but he gave us an outline of the things that will be happening on the earth, of the signs that would bring those times, and we are living in those times as we speak. Okay, World War III is a big sign. The eclipse that happened last Saturday is a big sign. Okay, earthquakes all over the place is a big sign. Okay, America going in, being degraded morally is a sign. Okay, the EU, NATO, and the EU being divided is a sign. Okay, Turkey about to join up with BRICS is a sign. Israel and Iran about to pop it off is a sign. Russia doing what they're doing is a sign. Okay, America going to help Israel is a sign. All this stuff is prophecy. So we close. Okay. Inside the luxury doomsday bunker of the world's richest for billionaires, apocalypse prepping means us US 14 million shelters with stables, bars, pools, cryptocurrency mining rooms, and more. And I'm gonna just say this, building a bunker in America, man, I mean, it's not smart because America is going to be destroyed like Sodom and Gomorrah, you know, and nobody is going to dwell here ever again after this place gets destroyed. Okay, so all these people in them bunkers here are going to die. The people over there in Sweden or wherever they building bunkers out over there, they're going to survive, man. The people that's building bunkers in America ain't going to survive. 11 luxury doomsday bunkers around the world. Okay, so the world's mega rich are planning to ride out the apocalypse in luxury, secretive doomsday bunkers are snapped up in New Zealand and remote locations as 4 in 10 people believe we're living in the end times. This was December 22, 2022. Billionaire bunkers, how the 1% are prepping for the apocalypse. And all this is prophecy, man. So you can go look up those articles. You can go read them. Look at these, man. It's just funny. So let's get this. This is Job 18 and 11. It says, terror shall make him afraid on every side. You see, these people are proud. The so-called white man and the so-called Jewish man, they put on a facade. Okay? They fake it till they make it when they're really afraid, man. And shall drive him to his feet. Okay? That's why they're going crazy right now. That's why they're turning up the violence right now. Okay, because this time is short. He's going to try to escape his judgment, but nobody can escape the Lord, not even the Israelites. It is what it is. Nobody can escape. And he knows that he has a short time. So, with knowing that, he's going to get violent in the last days. Basically, their mindset is if I can't go, you can't go. Therefore, rejoice, you heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down onto you having great wrath, and he's giving Palestine great wrath right now. The devil. It says, because he knoweth that he have but a short time, and these people have a short time. Okay? Point blank, period. Now let's get the prophecy in Amos 9. This talking about the last days, but God's judgment unavoidable. So it's unavoidable, man. Nobody can escape the Lord. It says, though they dig in hell, and this is not talking about in hell in some realm. This is talking about in the ground. Though they dig in the ground, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, because people gonna try to, be in them space stations. They gonna be trying to hide. Okay, when they're really not in space anyway. But whatever's up there, it says, thence will I bring thee down. And though they hide themselves in the top of caramel, there's some mountains. I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, they even gonna try to hide in the sea observatories. Thence will I command the serpent, which is Leviathan, okay, a gigantic Godzilla-like creature, and he shall bite them. Okay, so even though Yahweh Shemashah is going to preserve these people, they're not going to escape. Yahweh Shemashah is going to go and get them for a purpose. This is Revelation 6 and 15. Okay, right here it talks about all the seals: war, famine, death, martyrs, terror. But going down, it says, and up. Let me read up on. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. This is talking about nukes. Okay, because when you see a nuke explode, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then at the top, it looks like an afro, but if you look at it, it looks like it's rolling into itself. So this is how John the Revelator described it: departing as a scroll. Okay, and then it says, and the kings of the earth, okay, and the great men and the rich men. What does it say right here? Okay, the world's richest. Okay, and the chief captains and the mighty men and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. So they're gonna go hide while the world's ending, man. It says, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. Terror shall make him afraid on every side. They put on a facade. They know Yahushua is returning, man. That's why they trying to deceive the world, trying to keep everybody in sin. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't working no more. Just look at the narrative that they pushing. That shit ain't working no more. That they pushing over there in Israel and Palestine. Everybody knows that you the devil, okay, and you're a rape, robber, and murderer, man, and nobody believes you anymore. Okay, all that shit coming to an end. Be at that time. It says, for the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Nobody shall be able to stand, man. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get why, you know, this is happening. So let's go to Revelations 13 and 10. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So this is why they're being preserved, because these people put us in slavery, and Yahweh Shemashah is going to have them in slavery in the kingdom. Okay? Because the so-called white man's kingdom is now. He's in his kingdom right now as we speak. But as it says in the second Esdras, there's going to be a role reversal. Okay? That's why it says in the scriptures that the last shall laugh. You know what I'm saying? Last. The last shall be first, and the first shall be last. Okay? They're at the top, we're at the bottom. But in the kingdom, role reversal. Okay? They're going to be at the bottom, we're going to be at the top. And it just is what it is, you know? And this ain't my opinion. This is the scriptures. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of who? The saints. And who are the saints? The Israelites. Okay? Let's go to Isaiah 14. It says, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. Didn't this happen in 1948? Nope. This is going to happen after the Christians call it the rapture. It says, and the stranger shall be joined with them and shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of YAHAWASHI for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Okay? So this is why YAHAWASHI is preserving these people. Okay? So when everybody knows, like I said, knows about the rapture, right? Let's go to Revelations real quick, where it talks about new heavens. So lucky I forgot where it's at. I know it's in Revelations and New Earth. I think it's 20. I think it's 22, but I gotta make sure. 21. Let me get this real quick so I can explain it in detail. It says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. Talking about the end of this age. Okay, Esau's the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So the end of this age. And there were no more sea. And now John saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. So this is talking about the Israelites get saved in the last days. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, because they're going to be saved in the chariots, they're going to be up in the heavens waiting till, you know, this place is done getting eradicated. And then they're going to come back down to the earth. Okay? But there's a big ass ceremony that's going to happen in the heavens and all that. Let me get it real quick. Second Ezra chapter 2. Second Ezra chapter 2. Let me go down a little bit. I'm just trying to explain this as best as I can. 42. I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people who I could not number, and they all praise the Lord with songs. It says, and in the midst of them there was a young man of high stature, taller than the rest, and upon every one of their heads he sat crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing, and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of God, Yahawah. Now are they crowned and receive palms. Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them, and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of God, YAHAWASHI, whom they confessed in the world. Then I began greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. Then the angel said unto me, Go thy way and tell the people what matter of things, and how great wonders of the Lord thy power thou hast seen. So after that ceremony in the heavens, they're going to come back down to the earth and clean it up. Okay? Point blank, period. They're going to come, it says, come down out of heaven. So after that ceremony takes place, they're going to come down. Okay? These devils still going to be in the bunkers. You know, and then what's going to happen? Let's get it. We go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah 16. Jeremiah 16. Jeremiah 16:16. It says, Behold, I will send for many fishers. And that's what this video is. I'm fishing for the elect. That's what the prophets do. You know what I'm saying? Every week, they fish for the elect. And let me just get a
So I want to remind you again.
Salakia. Let me get a, and this is happening all over America right now. Okay. Okay. The prophets are fishing for the ones who's going to be saved. So going back to Jeremiah, so I will send for many fishers, saith Yahweh Shemashah, and that's what they're doing. And they shall fish them. And then what? And after, okay, after they come down, it says, I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. Okay? So when the Israelites come back down to the earth, Yahawashai is going to give an order, who this world calls Jesus Christ. Go get those people out the bunkers and bring them here. And what are they going to do? Let's go to Isaiah. Isaiah 60. Isaiah 60 and 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor I have had mercy on thee. So they're going to build up the kingdom. Also, we go to Psalms 149. You know, going down, it says, let the saints be joyful in glory. Let me read up a little bit. Hold up. Praise ye Yahweh Shemashah. Sing on to Yahweh Shemashah a new song, and his praise in the congregation of the saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. For Yahweh Shemashah taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. And we just read about salvation, you know, but basically they're going to get saved and then they're going to come back down to the earth. Okay. But it says to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with feathers of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye Yahweh Shemashah. So they're going to go into slavery, man. It just is what it is. This ain't my opinion. This is I'm breaking it down point by point. Revelations 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. This is written. And I outlined it for you as best as I could, man. So it just is what it is. This is Amos 9 and 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins and I will build it as in the days of old, that they may possess the remnant of Edom. Who is Edom? So-called white man, Jewish man. It says, and of all the heathen which are called by thy name, saith Yahweh Shemashah, the Lord that doeth this. Okay, not my opinion. Not my opinion. Okay, point blank, period. So it just is what it is, man. You know, Isaiah 14 and 2. It says, and the people shall take them and bring them into their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh Shemashah for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So it just is what it is. You know, like I said, it's going to be a whole role reversal. So them hiding in bunkers, building bunkers, okay, it's for a reason, because Yahweh Shemashah is going to preserve them for the kingdom so they can build it up, okay, because they're going to build up the kingdom. It's going to be hard work, because you read about the kingdom, it's going to have all gold streets, transparent glass. Who's going to be building that shit? Okay, kingdom, transparent glass. You know, somebody got to go dig them minerals up, you know. Revelations 21 and 21, and the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Okay, you're gonna be hard out there getting them pearls, man. Every several gate was of one pearl, and the street of the city was pure gold. So just imagine you gonna be in the mines getting that gold, man. As it were, transparent glass. So the kingdom gonna be pure gold, man. And they got to go dig up the minerals. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard work. You know, this is what it is. Like I said, not my opinion. This is written. Okay, going back to Isaiah real quick. Just get it. Isaiah 60 and 61 talking about the kingdom of heaven. It says, "And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee." And what does it say in Psalms? That their kings shall be, chains. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor I had mercy on them. Going to Isaiah 61, it says, "And they shall build up the old waste, and they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolations of many generations. And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the son of the alien shall be your plow and your vine dresser." Okay? So it just is what it is. So let them build them bunkers. The Lord commanded that they would build those bunkers. It's written in the story. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to have to be in the mines digging all that gold, doing all that, working hard as fuck. We worked hard as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Basically and we still working hard over here. We basically slaves over here anyway. So 1620 until now. Okay, but we're not in hardcore bondage anymore. But we're still in bondage. So they're going to get double of what we got. Okay, so just imagine what happened to the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and just add that by 2, or just times 2. Okay, go to Revelations 18. It says, "Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works in the cup which she hath filled to her double." So she's going to drink. We had to drink the cup of slavery and just everything we went through. They're going to have to drink that cup, the 2 cups. Okay, so I don't need to get no more, man. So, man, call hello YAHAWASHI, man. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS who taught me this truth. And call hello YAHAWASHI, B'Shem HaKadosh.